good, man.
We out here. Salute to Jersey. Jersey is in the building. Philly is in the building, though. Y'all know what it is. Shout out to my brother K Walker.
Yeah.
Appreciate you taking your time out your busy schedule, man.
Oh man, I ain't doing shit.
Shout out to Big
Just writing.
Yeah. How you feeling, though, Walker? What's up, man? What's going on with you?
Shit, I'm just happy to be alive, man.
Happy to be alive.
Hip hop is real.
Happy to be alive. K Walker. Walker, you've been out here. You've been killing out here. That's what they say.
A little bit.
Freestyles. You know what I'm saying? Battles. You know, you stepped your game up, Walker. I gotta give it up to you, man. You really stepped your
think
game
so?
up.
You think I stepped it up a little bit? Just a little bit?
Not a little bit, a lot of bit, man. I feel like, you know, people are really respecting your pen and really respecting your performance, and you're saying you got quotable lines. Like you really try to act like you're a battle rap out here now, man.
Just a little bit. It's a little bit. A little famous. Got a little famous on him.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, a little bit. It ain't nowhere on the East Coast that I walk. Nigga don't know me.
Listen, man. Somebody said he got good mentors. Is that true?
For sure.
For
sure. Like, I feel like shit from a guy like Cass, Freeway, Edie Crack, Big Star 2RAWFOR the Streets, who like the first era of what we do. Even like my guy down there, Touch Money. Now I know you know Touch Money, Headshots, Reed Dollars, and all them. He was the CEO of that. Young Bob, Headshots, Meek Mills, and all. Like any era of Philadelphia, whoever orchestrated the era, I'm blessed to be like a student of them, like personally. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's like a blessing for me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So you come from good stock.
Yeah, for sure. And like, even though I was rapping back then, like, it's not like I sat on the sideline. I just wasn't known. So niggas be like, yo, man, that's crazy, man, because K Walker been out since the 2RAWFORTHESTREETS, like since the beginning. But I wasn't known now. Now when I was younger, I used to be salty. Like, damn. Like, but when I got older, I took it as a blessing. Cause I got to sit back and watch what not to do. I like all that beef and shit. I sat on the sideline for that, and then now it was my turn. So it's like I just rode that shit out. So it was like it gave me a whole lane, like by myself, not by myself, but all that shit that was in front of me, that shit went to the side and just let me. It's like it gave me a clear lane, like, you know what I'm saying.
Outside looking in, listening to what you're saying now, just outside looking in, I feel like the role you took was, I'm not going to be on this type of shit. I'm going to be about bringing us together and bringing the city up. Fuck all the extra shit. I'm about Philly. Us versus them. Us, like, you really, because you embodied that. You know what I'm saying? And the legends gave you that respect and you pushed them up. You ain't really like, you know, you made sure like, nah, you never talk bad about nobody from the city. You don't care. You could have probably had beef with them niggas in real life, but we would have never known that type shit. You know what I mean?
I don't do that. Like, even when I watched the war between the Meeks and the Reed, I was there. I'm 35. I was right there. You look at some of these videos, I'm in the background.
Wow.
But I always looked at the drama shit like, this shit gonna fade out. And I ain't want to be a part of it. Like, I'm like, this shit finna fade out, like, because people wasn't snatching each other's fans. It was just people watching a show. And I'm like, this not going to end too well. Like, and I kind of was right, because then you got Meek Mill, like, kind of like the only one that fucking prospered from the shit. So I'm like, yeah, see that beef shit, like, controversy look good, but at the end of the day, like, you gotta network with people, you gotta build a foundation. You know what I'm saying? At least to me. Now, like, everybody got their own path. Everybody not gonna have the same success story. But me, I just was like, I ain't finna be dissing all these motherfuckers. I'm just gonna wait, and I waited, and that shit worked out. So I learned that it's more power behind the scenes, though. So while I'm rapping on the camera and I'm sitting on the knowledge, you know, because you be around. I really
Nigga,
background.
that's why you a curator, my nigga. I know who you are.
I be in the like me and my man right there. Nah, we was talking about like they had some guys on the live the other day talking like, was I a legend or not? And some guys was like, yeah, like I'm a legend now in Philly, but I feel like if I pull the sheets up and let you know everything that I orchestrated and over the years, like I feel like I've been a legend. It's just nobody know I'm doing it though. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I think that's why people do fuck with me, because I don't run my mouth. I don't run my mouth. I don't say nothing. So like I sit back and just let him, you know what I'm saying? He said touch money. Yeah, for sure.
When did you recognize you started getting the recognition though? Like outside of just, you know, your internal clique or just niggas saying, nah, Walker, you've been at it. But when you started getting the outside love and different cities or other people tapping like K-Walk, you building your fan base and niggas is really giving you that recognition. Was it a battle? Was it a situation?
Both, because all right, everybody kept saying, yo, you gotta be on URL, you gotta go to URL. And I'm like, I never chased URL. I never really, it wasn't in my can you hear me? All right, now people calling me.
Yeah, we good.
So being on URL wasn't in my dreams, but I realized like, oh shit, when I started hearing big matches on URL outside of Philly use my name as a bar and it shake the building. Like, why is my name being brought up on a Summer Madness and people put like, I'm basically watching big URL battles and they using my name as a punchline and the fans know who they talking about.
What battle was that?
Murder Mook versus Reed, K-Shine versus Reed, big stage. A Ward versus Reed, Ill Will versus Reed.
I
heard my name. I heard my name in Jag versus Rosenberg in Atlanta on RBE.
Yeah.
So my name is a punchline in big battles, and it's shaking the building. So I'm looking at it like, yo, I'm not even on URL. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm looking like, man, that's a testament. Just keep grinding. Niggas watching. Like, niggas watching. You know what I'm saying?
For you, with that being said, when did you say, all right, now I got to turn the heat up since they are watching? You know what I'm saying? What battle for you feel like, in a sense, was that breakout or that battle where it's like, all right, everybody is tuned in now, or niggas is really giving me my props? Like, K Walker really that dude right now.
You saying like, what battle was it that I feel like really gave me that big buzz?
Yeah, that big buzz where you like everybody talking about K Walker, or this battle right here. It separated the other battles. Like, okay, they really talk about this battle, and from media to fans and everybody just kind of like on it.
I think Philly wise, it's the first Battle Academy battle was me versus Caution, and locally.
Okay.
But I think to the world, see when people, all right, because I kind of know it. Locally, it was me versus Caution, Battle Academy, first battle ever. When people when the blogs start picking up on me, like, who the fuck is Bull? It was me versus Bill Collector. But I feel like what just happened on the trenches, me versus Riggs, because it dropped on Chrome 23. I think that shit took me to another genre. Like, because let me tell you why. Because people keep hearing my name like K Walker. Some people don't know why they hear my name. They just always hear Cassidy say it, or they hear my name and other people raps. They just always hear my name, or from Reed saying it, or you might hear Easy saying it. So people be like, so I know when people see my name, be like, this the boy that so-and-so be talking about. So all the attention that was around that Trenches card, that was the time for me to be like, yo, I really do this shit if I want to. You know what I'm saying? So that was like a highlight for me, because after that, it was up. Because, like, I'm talking about everything changed. Like, people start hitting me up crazy, recognize more, because you got to also understand, they saying I had Battle with a Night, and they saying I had Bar tonight. Yeah. So you got to think Easy versus Reed card, where it's Enes versus Die, Easy versus Reed, Real Deal versus this person, and then I go in there and do that. I seen my Twitter look different after that.
The followers and all that went up.
My Twitter looked, but see, it's kind of weird because that's battle rap shit. But even in another world, in like just the rapping world, I've been knowing some shit because in my city, I was heavy on the radio for weeks at a time. I got celebrities like Eric Sherman and Michael B. Jordan, like actual celebrities telling people like, yo, I'm the future. So I got like a whole nother buzz on some rap shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so it's like my name is just everywhere. Like it's weird. Like I feel like my fame don't come from one thing. It's a collective of things. You know what I'm saying?
Shout outs to City Will, you know what I mean? He said I was one of the ones who didn't know, and I've been watching battle rap since before knowledge was showing his face on camera. Salute to you, brother.
You know
Salute
what
to you.
though? Whoever said that, whoever City Will, listen, I mean City Will, the crazy thing about it is, right? A lot of people don't know that my battle career officially, before the Battle Academy starts, is on RBE.
Fact, that's where I first met you.
8 years ago. So the crazy thing about it is I feel like me and you kind of had like a sideline journey of our own, watching each other. Like, you know what I'm saying?
100%. Because I was fucking with you from day one, though.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, this nigga cold. He all right. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Losing focus, right?
Yeah, like, yeah, so it's like, all right, you got nothing on URL smoking, but I battled him before he was on URL. Like, you know what I'm saying, on RBE. So it's like, I got a long history, and that was 8 years ago. So, like, real rap.
You know, K Walker's the true definition of a culture vulture, and for battle rap, I don't understand why he said that, homie. You'd have to give me a reason, because K Walker he's truly a part of the culture. So that don't make no sense to me right there.
I mean, I could be a culture vulture in this. I don't know that guy. So
yeah, me neither. But shout out to Rocks with Riri. Appreciate the love, Queen. I wanted to ask too, man. Thank you, Kid Dangerous. Appreciate that. But as far as for you, when I asked you that question about, you know, the battle that did that for you, I wanted to know the Bones battle. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, I felt like that was the point. You know what I'm saying? For me, watching your career, I felt like that's when it was like, oh shit, K Walker could really go to that level. Because I expected Bones, of course, to really go crazy too.
I know
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You hang with Bliss will hang off this. And I was like, oh, okay. Okay. Walker's in the game for real.
I think why people be forgetting I can go crazy is because I'm not a character. Like, I'm always like the mellow, sit back. I'm not really the tough, extra tough guy on the camera. So you're not really thinking about me until it's time to battle. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really feel a need to really be extra tough and beef with niggas online and all that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying I'm on some high horse. That's just me. I just don't really care about showing you I'm tougher than you. I rather, like, my job is to go crazy when the coin flip.
Oh, facts. Even before your trenches battle, you was like, I was like, I'm talking all this shit, trying to get you in your back. All right, you get now. I'm like, yo, get the fuck out of here, man. I don't want to hear that shit. Talk your shit, my nigga. Rick's coming in here like he ready to take your head off, and you being all, hey, he might take my head. I guess if he's saying that, he gonna do it. I'm like, get out of here, Walker.
Nah, I ain't never let nobody come to Philly and just walk.
Yeah, but you was playing possum though, my nigga. You was like, all right.
Yeah.
You was like, that nigga talk crazy.
That's a good word, possum. I gotta start using that.
I gotta start using. Shout out to Zaza. He said, "Man, these niggas tripping. First time I seen Gang was on that Trenches card, and that's all I needed to see. Gang spazzed on that nigga."
Yeah, real shit, man. Shout out to the boy Riggs, man, because I think that battle helped him too.
Oh yeah, because Riggs is booked in the blue room. Everybody was winning off of that right here, B. He did great. So definitely shout out to Riggs.
For sure. I gotta kill Oops in that blue room too, man. So you know what I'm saying? We gonna see what's up.
Listen, man, I gotta give it up because you know you never strayed away from your RBE. You know what I'm saying? From actually dealing or doing business with RBE. So you were like, to me, like I said, the Bones battle I feel like was the battle that really like got really niggas really respecting shit. And then with what you did with Trenches is just like letting it be further. Like, nah, I really get busy. So when the light, and because, you know, I know you've been battling and putting on, definitely, but I feel like those were the times the light was really shining the brightest at one point.
Like when the battles that I'm supposed to get killed in, I don't lose. I don't lose them. Like even when Saga came to Philly, my own homie was saying he was going to 30 me. After that battle, he apologized.
Yeah.
Crazy on Saga. Like, so I'm just like, for some reason, I don't really talk a lot of shit because I ain't got no desire to be number one. I just like doing my thing.
Gotcha.
But when I'm supposed to get smoked, nah, I don't die. You know what I'm saying? That's why I want to see what Show Off think he about to do, man. Like,
yeah,
I like.
You know, we gonna get to that. We gonna get to that, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I know in Philly, man, like you love your city, man. You love your city. You know what I'm saying? You represent the essence of what Philly is.
Right.
What is it about Philly? Before we get into this nostalgia card and everything like that, you know, Philly versus New York and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? What is it Philly to you, man? What does Philly mean to you? Why are you so entrenched, and you know why you love your city so much, man?
I feel like not even that. I feel like the facts is in the you know, the facts is there. Philadelphia is like.
Don't mean to cut you off. Homie said, "Nigga, you could be number one, bro. You top 5 right now in the city." Go ahead, continue.
I appreciate it. Philly is like the brick to a lot of things you see, from fashion to even battle rap to like we influence a lot of things and we always get overlooked. Like when it comes to battle rap, you ask any top tier what influenced them, they're gonna say Cassidy versus Freeway, or Reed Dollars, or even Free Sue Surf when Surf did the face off with Reed. I wanted people to pull my collar like Reed. John, Reed, K-Shine, Reed was going crazy in Harlem. So I feel like when people like see like Easy doing now, Salute, it's like he making people remember where you like where this shit started at. Like I salute Smack, but you know when they say like you can't copy respect, I salute that. But it's kind of crazy because it's like, no, Too Raw for the Streets, like all it like we come before that. Like before it was a URL league, it was us. Like we was here way before that. Too Raw for the Streets was in the 90s.
Gotcha.
Like you gotta remember, like Cassidy and Freeway, that was 2001. It wasn't the DVD era didn't even start yet.
Yeah, you're right.
I be feeling weird. Like, we the seed starts with us. Like,
I remember when Mook and Ree was battling, there was a lot of who started the culture type talk.
Yeah, but I think you was there when when they was arguing and I was there and I said
right there.
Like, and look, and they was like 2000 this and 2000 that, and I stepped in was like, you know we Too Raw for the Streets since 1998, right? And they're like, oh yeah, it's like. But I wasn't trying to mess up their argument because I knew they was selling a fight. Yeah. I just was like, damn, do I sit here and not say nothing?
I got correct.
Because even Too Raw for the Streets himself DM me, was like, bro, thank you for speaking up. Because he was like, a lot of Philly niggas won't speak up. They'll just let them New York say what they want. And it ain't nothing no right because I love New York. I actually feel like Philly and New York share the foundation of battle rap.
I agree.
Because in the beginning, before all the leagues, it was Philly and New York going back and forth. Like you was watching us going back and forth. It was Joey Jahad versus Mook and Meek versus this person. And then sometimes, like even with Meek, I think people forget that he was an actual face-to-face battle rapper. Yeah. I think people forget that. Like that man, he grinded. He didn't just start. He didn't make a song and go crazy. Meek was doing what we do now. I agree. People forget that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So Philly niggas, like, we really the foundations to a lot of this shit. So when niggas be like, yo, man, Philly, man, like, Philly making a comeback. We ain't making no comeback. This was our original spot. Like, people talk about the DVD era. We was before the DVD era. Like, you know what I'm saying? We was way before that. Like, even like when it come to Rockefeller Records, something like Jay-Z. I'm only talking because you asked me why am I proud of Philly so much?
No.
Even you see something like Rockefeller Records, Jay-Z, and all of them.
Nothing but Philly.
When did Rockefeller Records start getting off the ground? When Philly came and
Beanie,
took that shit to
state
another,
property. I just say state property.
it's something about the energy of Philly that took it to another level. I'll give you another example. Rick Ross and Triple C's, remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Everything was good. What happened when Meek came over there, though? Meek came over there and turned it up.
Boss.
Like, yeah,
What?
He came over there and turned it up. So, same thing with Swiss Beats and the Rough. Everything was calm.
Doghouse in my backyard.
Till Cass came. So if you look at history, it's like Philly and New York has a marriage.
Shout out to Eve.
Yeah, every time New York got something coasting, look what happens when a Philly nigga come into the fold. The energy go up. Like, I just gave you 3 examples in history where a Philly nigga made it go higher. URL. Look at URL.
Hey.
Beautiful. Look at URL. Beautiful, right? But it took a Philly nigga to be undefeated.
Hey, man, listen, man.
Right or wrong?
Nah, you speaking facts, man. Listen, I ain't arguing with none of this.
I'm only speaking facts. Like, I know people gonna take little clips. I'm only saying this because of the question you asked me. Yeah. I'm giving Philly my flowers. Now, just like a New York nigga can get on here and run down their history, I'm just speaking from the facts of what my goals. Like I said, I think Philly and New York, I think we share a marriage when it comes to the Mecca. I think we share that Mecca phrase, like, because some people can say, yo, Philly's the Mecca, and then New York is the Mecca. So I think us two, Philly and New York, I feel like we share that shit, man, for real.